Okay, we were in a brief executive session for personnel and legal. We're gonna, Mr. Dorsey?
Okay, Education Committee. The first one, I just want to ask one question on that. This motion is to put new directions in, but we can also make available other agencies and not just tie our hands to this one, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so item A, I move to approve the agreement between New Directions and Brownsville Area School District for the 24-25 school year.
I have a motion
Second.
and a second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Roll call, please.
No.
Yes.
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 No.
Yes.
Mr. Gates?
Yes. Yes. Item B, I move to approve the 3-year quote from Labster Inc. for high school science enterprise access in the amount of $21,672.75, and that's paid with ESSER money.
I have that motion.
Second.
Second. Questions?
Question on the motion. Mr. Dorsey, is you approving this?
Yeah, I'm going to support this one.
Very good, thank you.
Roll call, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, item C, I will entertain a motion to approve the quote from Wilson Language Training at a cost of $87,601.25 paid with ESSER funds.
Need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion.
And I'll second.
I have a second. Questions?
My comment on this is I feel that $87,000 is way too much money for something that we're only going to use for 2 years. And after that 2 years, we're going to then, I guess, buy something else. So
I concur with your comment, Director Dorsey. Our teachers can use computers.
a lot of things.
So that's all I have.
Can I add?
Go ahead.
Can I add? Yeah. Dr. Martin and I were talking, and I believe once we get training and the teachers get training, this isn't something that, it's not like a software package where we get rid of it. I think the knowledge that the teachers would gain from this, we keep. I understand it's a good bit of money, but do you want to add to that?
And we grow on it, and we continue to utilize it year after year. It's preventative program for reading and spelling failures, and it's going to help the phonemic awareness. It's going to help our literacy. It's going to be a driving force in the elementary.
And from what I understand, the elementary teachers support this.
So the academic council met with us. We did a Zoom. They have a reading specialist who's been coming in working with them on kid writing. She is also going to come in and be the driving force behind this as well, do walkthroughs, make sure it's implemented effectively, and that we're utilizing it correctly. It also supports our new MTSS program. There'll be intervention supports, tier supports for our 4th and 5th graders as well.
Dr. Martin, in your opinion, does it have a decent evaluation process to where we can look at outcomes and determine whether it's effective?
It does.
Okay.
Well, my question about this then would be, why are we only going to have this or utilize this for 2 years and then go to something else?
Maybe I misspoke when I said we would only utilize it for 2 years. Our current reading program, the Wonder Series that we have purchased at the elementary, has a weak phonetics component in it. So it is due to update within the next couple of years. We're due to update now, it needs renewed, but we don't want to renew it until Wonders is fully updated and then we get all of that bang for our buck. So in the interim, this is really going to strengthen our students, but I don't look to see it be anything that goes to the wayside, even when we update our Wonders ELA series.
So this isn't just a stopgap?
No.
My comment would be that it looks like it's a good thing. However, the ESSER's money will pay for that, which is federal money, but when it's gone, how do we continue what is taught to the students who will not get that?
Do you want to speak about them
3 years from now,
The title
there are some students who will not receive unless we teach it from what we learn, if I'm correct for what I'm
This,
saying.
this is supplemental, and Title I will cover it moving forward.
And their classroom resources, manipulatives that they're going to be able to use and keep in their classrooms.
Can I get a roll call?
Mr. Bashir?
It's a no from me.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Ms. Cologne?
Yes.
Mr. Delarose?
Yes.
Mr. Dorsey?
No.
Mr. Gammon?
Yes.
Mr. Gates? Yes. Mr. Howard?
Yes.
Mrs.
No.
6-3.
Item D, I move to update all student handbooks per child find regulations.
Question, or
I have a motion.
I'll second.
Second question?
Yeah, so I got the question was, the document that was in our package was 4 pages. And it mentions all the other school districts in our county, which is great, but I don't think that really applies to us.
No, just the verbiage itself. The other district, that stuff won't go in.
Okay, so I did some research, and again, I'm gonna support this because it's a requirement, I can't say no to it, but it's just the implementation of it. For the research that I did, and I found that a lot of the school districts are posting this on their website. We have too, we did it in October of last year. But I think instead of the handbooks, the continuous updating of a student handbook through the school year, I think is problematic.
Absolutely. I
So,
agree.
because we saw that last month when we added the information that was great, but we
Right.
gotta update the handbook. Now we gotta update the handbook again this month. I would prefer that we maybe update the handbook for next year, what they mentioned to, here's our child line services, here's how all this stuff works, and then point to the website. And on that, I would also argue that where we put that on our website should probably be a little bit more user-friendly to the public.
Dominant. Point taken.
It's not.
And the original intent was this for the 24-25 school year. The motion should have read 24-25.
Okay, gotcha, okay, that makes better sense.
I concur with you, Director Gammon, that it's not user-friendly.
Yeah, it is not user-friendly. You
You
can find
need-
it,
you need
you
good
gotta search
scientists
it, and I would
to
rather
figure it out.
smack you right in the face. Public releases.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Opposed?
Item E, I move to approve the high school participating in the RAND Education and Labor Survey Study using Imagine Purpose.
Have that motion?
Second.
Second, questions?
Question, sorry.
Go ahead.
So, I get, again, I'm probably gonna support this, but I get a little bit concerned, especially this time of year during PSSAs and all the other things that we've got going on, where we're taking valuable classroom time away from students and teachers and we're doing surveys. I get the benefits. There's some decent benefits in there, gift cards and such, and there's some research down the line, but there is a point as we do this that do the gains outweigh the negatives that we affect the students.
This won't go into effect till next year as well.
Okay.
So, you just,
Is that right?
Should stop you before you get.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Dorton. Personnel, Mr. Gates, you want me just to read these?
Okay.
Okay. Personnel. I'll ask for a motion to accept a letter of resignation from Rebecca Monk, paraeducator, effective March 22nd, 2024.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item B. I'll ask for a motion to accept the letter of resignation from Mike Llewellyn, Business Manager and Transportation Director, effective June 30th, 2024.
I regrettably make the motion.
And I regrettably second it.
Motion second. Questions?
comment, Mr. President.
Sure.
In all my years here, Mike Llewellyn was probably the best business manager we ever had. And by far, transportation-wise, you never lacked anything with him. He called you back right away. Mike, I wish you well in your endeavor, but in my 28 years, you by far are the best business manager we've ever had.
I concur with that because I've been here 25 years. I've been through a lot of things dealing with money that, you know, you have to question. But Mike, anytime I had a question, I called you, I got an answer. I didn't have to wait days, weeks, months for it. And you would give me the answer, whether it was a good answer or it was a bad answer. You didn't try to sugarcoat things. And I really appreciate that. I wish you luck. But just keep in mind, maybe down the line, we may have an opening again.
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll ask for a motion to accept a letter of retirement from Scott Roebuck in accordance with the BEA contract effective last day of the second semester.
I'll make the motion. Second.
Motion, second. Questions?
Scooter's not here, I don't think. Appreciate your service, Scooter.
Yes, sir.
Class
Thank
of
you.
'83.
Thank you, Mr. Roebuck.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item D, I'll ask for a motion to accept the letter of resignation from Crystal Coffey, custodian, effective March 22nd, 2024. I have a motion.
I'll second.
Second, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item E, I'll ask for a motion to approve the request from Elizabeth George for unpaid leave for the 2024-2025 school year.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item F, I'll ask for a motion to add the following names to our support staff. Emma Fusselman.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item G, I'll ask for a motion to approve John Detweiler to serve as school board director from the Eastern Region for trustee of the Allegheny County Schools Health Insurance Consortium.
So moved.
Motion? Second?
Second.
Second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll ask for a motion to approve the district administration participating in Forge Future National Summit, May 8th and 9th, 2024, no cost to the district. I have a motion
Second.
and a second. Questions?
Question. So I think we asked it on Monday. I don't recall the answer. When we say administration, who are we specifically saying?
Right now, the one day I will go, the second day Dr. Martin will go, and I'm waiting for the Grayville Foundation to get back to us in regards to board members.
Okay. And so no hotels? 'Cause I saw there were hotels on the,
It's in Pittsburgh. So
yeah, so I was wondering about that. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Aye.
Roll call?
Mr. Bashir?
I'm staying fast, no.
Mr. Clausen?
Yes.
Ms. Columbia?
Yes.
Mr. Dillard?
Yes.
Mr. Dorsey?
No.
Mr. Gammon?
Yes.
Mr. Dees? Yes. Mr. Holly?
Yes.
Mr. Goodrich?
No.
Item I, I'll ask for a motion to post internally for instructional literacy coach for the 2024-2025 school year.
I'll make second.
Motion, second. Questions? All in
I have a
favor?
Mr.
Oh, go
President,
ahead.
Mr. President.
Yeah.
Could, Dr. Harper, could you explain what it entails, or Dr. Martin, for the public?
Yeah. Dr. Martin?
What will happen with this?
So this would be a position that is posted within for an instructional literacy coach. This person, this individual will be housed at Brownsville Area Elementary School. The instructional literacy coach will be whoever bids into that position. It will not be an added position, but we are not bringing someone in from the outside. It's a biddable position. There's certain criteria, reading specialists, things like that we're looking for. And this individual is going to drive literacy, going to look at the data, going to work with our educators, going to work with our children, and support the literacy initiative.
But it's an
There will be
in-house. it's one
coaching,
of our people.
mentoring.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
With this position, if somebody, are we talking About support staff, are we talking about teachers who?
Teachers.
It would be a teacher, they'd have to be certificated.
Would they have to leave the union?
No,
No, it
No.
would be within there.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item J, I'll ask for a motion to hire Ronald Conaway as a part-time security guard as per SEIU contract.
Effective.
Immediately, yeah.
I move.
I have a motion, Mr. Gates, second. Anybody?
Second.
Second. Questions? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
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 Mr. Gates said
Jump
yes.
the gun. Yes.
Yes.
Item K, I'll ask for a motion to hire Joel Bush as a part-time security guard as per SEIU contract.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Questions? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And item L, I'll ask for a motion to hire Brady Parkinson as a secondary social studies teacher for the Brownsville Area School District on step 3, $44,790 in accordance with the BEA contract.
I'll make the motion.
Motion second. Questions?
That will be, for the remainder of this year, it'll be if approved tonight, there'll have to be a 2-week window for him on his end, and then we'll get in the last couple of weeks of the school district with us. For this
Roll
year.
call, please.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Finance, Ms.
Just real quick on personnel, if you don't mind. As we are now working through budget for next year, I think if we could get an update on personnel, staffing, I would like to see kind of a comparison of where we started on the very first day of school this year, where we are today with staffing, and where we're kind of going to go with staffing. And have that understand, because it is my opinion, right, yeah, and it is my opinion, as we go through this, is that the best way for us to affect the scores of our students are with more teachers. Now, and I understand the budget constraints that we have with that, 1,000%. But I think I am nervous about class sizes and our staffing currently as it is right now. And I want to make sure that we're kind of thinking about this as we go into this budget and
Yes,
prep up.
that process has already started. We can get you what we have.
Okay.
Ms. Columbia.
I move to approve the 2022-2023 financial audit report from Zelnkowski and Axelrod LLC. Obviously, those attachments were provided Monday with the review, so.
That's a motion. I have a second.
Second.
Second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Roll call, please.
Yeah, I'm voting no, nothing personal with Director Columbia, it's just that I didn't get one question. The question I asked him, he didn't answer me, so my vote is no.
Mr. Bashir, we did get an email from him, and I will forward that tomorrow in my capsule to you. Yeah, I'm not doing any good right now, but I did get that email today from him.
And it was the question about the hours.
Yes, that's correct.
He listed all the hours.
If I had that, I'd probably vote, but for lack of information, I have to vote no.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Buildings and grounds, Mr. Gammon.
I make a motion to accept the proposal from PEMCO for outdoor classroom seating in the courtyard in the amount of $20,272 paid with ESSER funds.
I have that motion, second. Did you make them second? Mr. Dorsey?
Mr. Mahara.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dr.
Questions? Roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Yes, this is gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I didn't be- Oh, yes, sorry. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yes.
sir.
A motion to approve Insight Energy Solutions to upgrade Redstone Field LED lighting at a cost of $267,223 paid with the construction fund.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Questions? Roll
Yeah,
call.
what all,
Sorry, go ahead.
okay, what all is included in this?
Mr. Llewellyn?
This
Lights,
is,
poles?
yes,
Yep.
this is lights, poles, so this is removal of the poles. They're actually, and they're taken away, they're not just leaving them there. So this will be full removal of the poles, the existing lights. This will be new poles put in, new electric brand, the new lights, and that's what's involved.
What will the new poles, what material will the new poles
They're gonna
be
be
made
wood.
out of?
They're gonna be wood,
Wood?
yes. The wood the last ones last 30 years.
Yeah, they
and
did.
Those lights aren't lasting 30 years, so hopefully
They did make it that far.
What's the warranty on it?
Does,
the lights warranty, I think, is 25 or 30 years. I can
does the company know, and I'm not putting a dagger into this, but the lights belong to Redstone Light Committee from 1995.
I remember.
I mean, I don't care, they don't care about them.
Yeah, if they want them back, we can tell them to throw them out, we can drop them off, you know.
He just, on that, the one point that,
'Cause
part of
school
the
board would
original
buy the
bid,
lights. I remember.
just, so part of the original bid also had the sound system in part of it. We removed that for now. Mike and Jerry and myself, we're kind of looking at some other options for sound for Redstone and maybe some portable sound. It is 2024, there's a lot more capability out there where we would spend some money on some sound system that we would be able to move between multiple venues at probably maybe even a better price than what we saw, so.
Yeah, because that first one was, what, 32,000?
Yeah, we can definitely do
Well, that
better
was
than
because
that.
it's rewiring all the electric back
Yeah.
to the press box. And
What's our time frame then on the sound system?
Sound system, the one we looked at was a 2-week.
2-week turnaround once we decide, but we don't wanna, we wanna do a little bit more research on it, but everything that we're looking at right now, once we make a decision.
Will you have something on the agenda for next
For
month?
May, 1000%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our goal,
100%.
our goal would be May.
Yeah,
Okay.
And these lights obviously will be up and ready to go.
yes.
About
Yes,
when?
that-
When are they
If
projected?
it was approved this month, they said there should be no problem with them being up and ready for next season. They said if it got tabled and was the following month, then there would be,
Yes.
it'd be up in the air that they got it done.
Next
It's not
step, find a coach.
Yeah, and Jerry's working to kind of, for the install of that, we wanna try to get the lights in and then get the paving done so that the light guys don't rip up brand new paving, so. Good call, Jerry.
So item B, roll call, please.
Yes, show me the money.
Yes.
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 Item C, a motion to purchase a vertical mass lift scissor lift from JLG at a cost of $12,600 within budgetary guidelines.
You made the motion?
I'm making a motion.
Second.
Motion second. Questions?
Is this the big one or the smaller?
Smaller.
Okay.
Roll call.
Yes.
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 Item D, a motion to advertise for sealed bids for concrete flooring in the maintenance building.
I got a question. Can we explain the process of how the sealed bids come in and how that works?
Yeah, so once we get all the specs of what would be needed, we'll form up the bid packet, which would give all the specs that they would be bidding on. We'd advertise that in the paper. It has to go 3 separate weeks in two papers. At that time, there's a end date for bids that is open to the public to come. Bids have to be in by a certain time. The date that we're opening is posted. Usually we do it at 2:30, so anyone can come in, sit down, we open all the bids. One person has to open it, one has to read it, one has to write down all the totals, and then the winning bidder is awarded from that process.
Thanks, Mike.
So I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Item E, a motion to authorize the business manager to initiate the advertising process for the request for proposal, RFP, concerning the renovation of the press box. This authorization is contingent upon the business manager's receipt of a comprehensive plans for K2 engineering. Additionally, which is not really part of the motion, but I definitely would, when you get that, I want to see that and talk to some other board members before we go final on that. I make that motion.
So that's a motion.
Second on the motion
Second.
written. As written.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Gammon. Transportation, Mr. Bashir.
Move to add the following name to Malaki's driver's list. Soroyena Chu.
I had 2 days to learn how to.
I know, I had time to learn the name.
Sarah Webb.
Just Mrs. Chu.
Sarah Webb.
Second, you did
Motion.
well.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Bashir. Safety, Mr. Clark.
Motion to utilize funds from the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency, the PCC grant to finance the purchase of Emergent 3 Public Safety app. An initial cost of $6,000, $2,500 onboarding set and up, and the training for $3,500 for the first year of the application and services. Then at the cost of $3,500 per year for 2 years, paid with by the PCC grant.
I second that motion. You made the motion.
Yeah.
I'll
Motion, second. Questions? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Okay, athletics, Mr. Clark.
Yes. I make a motion to hire Noah Brown as an assistant high school boys basketball coach for the 24-25 school year with compensation set at $3,040 pending clearances.
That's a motion.
Yes.
Need a second?
Second.
Second. Questions? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Okay. This time I'll need a motion to adjourn.
Wait, what, I got one thing. Sorry. I would like, if possible, to have a Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting the week of 6 May. Ideally, the 7th May works best. I'm flexible on time, whatever works for everybody else. Okay, yeah, what I prefer, we'll do that as combined, but that's it. I think when we try to do multiple committee
Yeah.
meetings,
We get more.
we get can't, right? So Buildings and Grounds and,
Just see what you do.
okay. And which one is, safety or
It's gonna be athletic.
athletics and building and grounds and athletics?
On, you said
May
May 7th.
7th,
We'll check the calendar and then we'll coordinate a date.
okay.
Yeah, I'd also like to say that between now and the next meeting, if there was a way that we can discuss exactly how we want to move forward with this committee.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about it again tonight. And one of my suggestions is put an ad out, let some of the people from the public send in their letters of interest. We can go with that. And then even if we have some people we can think about that we may want to put on it. Try to put that together and hopefully we can get this going in May or June for the following year, you know. I don't want to see it just resting, you
And
know.
Andy, would the board member each board member get to pick a person?
Yeah, we could do that.
Could we do something like that, Keith?
I think what he's asking is
there's options.
that we get together and meet to determine our procedure.
Yeah, that's how we want to do it.
So, sounds good. Motion to adjourn.
So
I'll make
moved.
Motion, second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank